Hey guys, I just want to do a quick tutorial video, and I really actually want to do quick, so under 5 minutes, so I'm going to try not to ramble. One thing, for whatever reason, I won't be looking this way because I have dual monitor and it will only work on my leftmost monitor, so you're going to see my bad side. But hopefully you have this thing made. I think that you guys can figure out how to make this. I really thought about just doing this and showing you, but part of learning how to use anything new is, trying it out. And I did have little troubles making this, but it wasn't too bad. Like I figured it out. And I think you all can do that at this point because we've all used Inventor enough to do this. So one main thing that I noticed that made doing drawings a lot easier is when you draw this, use these planes to set it up the right way. So like when I did my drawing, I started with the front being my front view that I want. So when I knew I was going to draw this L, I put it on the front. The first time I drew this, I didn't do that, and it made it a lot harder to do my assembly file. But if you go ahead and put your front view on the front plane when you draw it right away, and then have it the way you want, it'll make doing your drawing so much easier. So here's an example. Once I have my part, your assignment this week is to do a fully dimensioned drawing of that. Now you can go over here and hit create drawing if you want, or you can just right click the part and you can go create drawing of part studio 1, which that's the name of my part right now. Now I can select no views, which is what it would be like if I wanted to make a new one. Notice how I don't have 4 views there. Or this way, which I think is better, if you right click and do this again, you get the 4 views, and now since we have it set up the way it's supposed to be, right side is the right, top is the top. Whoops, that was left. Top is the top view, and so on. When we do this, it's going to auto-fill that for us, and it's really, really nice. Saves a lot of time. So here's what it'll do. So it just pre-placed everything for us. I've just been deleting this because we don't need to fill it out. You just hit the delete key if you want. Well, I did it right the first time until I'm on video. Sorry. You can leave it in there too if you want. It just bugs me. Okay. So you'll get this. We have our ISO view, our top, front, and side. Notice it all is the way it's supposed to be. The right side of this ISO is right here, the front side is right here, and then the top is the way the top looks from this angle. The other thing you need to do for a fully dimensioned multi-view drawing is we have the multi-view drawing. We just need to dimension it. The dimensioner tool is a little different on here. It looks like this, and you can choose the different dimensions if you want. Radial, 3-point, but right now we'll just keep it simple and we'll just do the normal dimension. And remember when we're dimensioning that we want to not have any repeated measurements. Sorry, I paused that for a second because I wanted my cheat sheet up so I wasn't sitting here double thinking, but I did this ahead of time so it wouldn't take me forever to mention. But remember our rules, we always dimension between the views. We don't want to repeat anything. We don't want to over dimension. So I'll give you a nice example for that real quick. I always like to start with the front view and just work my way from one side to the other. So right here we have that, and we have that. We don't need to do this one because we already have the overall and one of these. I could have done this one instead of that one too. I'll also just do the full height here, and I'll get this guy. Same concept there. We go from here to here. That's a little off. I must have done that a little wrong, but I'll fix it. I actually don't need to do the whole thing because I already have it, but I wasn't able to see this one from this view, so I had to add that one in. It really should be an inch. I hit escape, so I gotta hit this again. We know the distance from here to here is 0.5, and we also need to know that the distance from here to here. We don't need this top one. because we're going to give the overall width down here, just like this. But again, you can change where you have these if you want. If you guys see any that I'm adding that I don't need, you can let me know. This up a little bit. Yeah, so it's a little easier to see. And then I think I'm just missing, yep, just missing this height. So I should have all of my dimensions, and if I look at my part one more time, I can tell if I'm missing anything or if I'm being redundant just by kind of doing the math. This one might seem redundant, but it's not because I don't have this little space as 0.252. But this is definitely the most crowded looking one. The only thing that I'm noticing is that this drawing isn't showing hidden lines, and my cursor's bugging out a little. But I'll look into doing that, trying to figure out how to turn hidden lines on. That I'm still learning to use this as well. And when we start doing section views, it'll be a lot easier. The last thing I'll show you how to do quick is when you're all done, when you snip, I have on there that you need to snip showing your name up here. That's your login with your email. So when you snip, make sure you're doing a snip. It's not going to let me snip while I'm recording. Make sure you're snipping, from here to here to here to here. That way I see that, because I don't want you, I don't think anyone's going to try to do that, but I don't want you using other people's snips. I need you to know how to make these things, because we're going to do this later. If you don't know how to do this, you're going to have a hard time. Okay? All right, I think I'm done. That recorder did not like that I was using snip, so it paused it in the middle of a sentence. But this is kind of what I want right away, and we're going to continue to work with this. I'm also going to link some tutorials in there, but I'm over 5 minutes, but I did show you a couple different things. Feel free to use this thing along with me, because you have to do number 1 and 2. Number 1 is done for you. I just did it. So you can do it along with me. It won't take very long. I want you to do number 2 on your own. And that'll be what you need to do this week. I think. I don't have my schedule open, so if it changes, I'll address that in my other video. Recording this on Friday. This video isn't coming to you till Wednesday. So hope you guys are doing well. And right now there's a bunch of snow in my driveway, so hopefully you guys were not shoveling today. Peace.